What up, people? So I said it wasn't gonna be a 5 black, it's gonna be a 5 from Roller Chronicles. I was going through the birds licking them, right? So this pair right here, what made me cut me a thing. By breeding this pair, which is a South African cock, which is him, on top of this hen, this is the bird I call the torpedo, the blue torpedo. This is her, the torpedo hen. She's off of 100% bird and blue velvet. It's blue velvet's daughter. This the bird that gave them the torpedo name. This is the torpedo hen. Probably one of the fastest birds I've bred in a while, but she's only like 15 feet. But how she got stocked was, I had her flying, her sister. Well, I thought there were 3 sisters, but it was 2 sisters and a brother. That was a smaller cock. So I'm flying these birds. So when the best one, they all were good spinners, but the best one was about 30 feet, twice a minute easy. Maybe sometimes on a good day, maybe 3 times. On the bad day, at least 1. And she got caught by the Cooper. So when she got caught by the Cooper, I had another one in the kit. That was her nest mate. I thought it was a hen. So I put it up. It was about 15, 20 feet. I said, I'm going to keep this one. It wasn't as deep as of them, but it worked just as hard. And this one was still in the kit. But this was the fastest one. So at the end of the year, I said, you know what? You know, blue velvet start hitting the missing. So I'm going to take this and put this one up. Taking mine, the other one was still in the kit. The one I thought was a hen, but ended up being a cock. So what happened was one day, the falcon came chasing down and snatched his whole tail out, and he dove down in the yard next door. So we went over looking for the bird. We could not find this bird. We looked everywhere. At least I thought we looked everywhere. And we could not find this bird, right? So then later on that day, when D. Brown was flying, the bird just popped up, jumped up on the fence. Look at my bird. Got him in, or got her, I thought it was a hen, got her in, put it off. And all of a sudden she started getting a little broader in chest, a little bigger, right? That was rude, having to look at the cage. So she started getting broader in chest, looking a little bigger, started strutting around. That's a cock. So that's how I got that cock. And he made some really, really good ones. So, but my thought was, by putting them 2 birds together, I just showed you, what would I really expect to get? Really. She was a hard worker. She was pretty good. At that time, this was in 2019 when I first just started breeding, playing with a few birds. So I had to think, what could they possibly, how could this possibly benefit me? Now I didn't see the South African bird fly, but based on their characteristics and stuff like that, I say, well, they might be a little faster, a little typier, and still maintain their frequency. And hopefully that kit sensitivity will transfer too. So that's what I was thinking with that bird. So I started looking at all of them, right? So I looked at, which is my red baron cock, which throws frequency, nice speed. So that's the red baron cock. I was calling it red baron. That's the name that stuck out to me with him. That's his mate. That's a hen from Chicago. She's nice. But with the kit sensitivity that he said they had, I can keep the frequency, get the kit sensitivity. It makes sense. It can work, right? Same thing with this pair. This cock, this red chick bass cock, is already a producer on 3 different hens. This is the 4th hen he's on. All his babies had pretty good frequency, but it lacked to me with a strong kit sensitivity. So I tried to use this hen to improve that. See, now what I'm thinking about is something to make sense, to really make sense with doing this project. I got to think about the name of the project. It's London Infused South Africans, right? So basically I'm just gonna fuse a little bit of my birds into those birds so I can make a better bird in sense. So there's another pair. Their baby's about to come out. That's one of them. That's the other one back there. This is actually is Lisa Bird, one of the red chick badgers off one of my hens. But I took it back to one of my hens because this is one of the hens that was gone over my cousin's house that actually throws kiss sensitivity. She actually produces it to a cock that was flown, that was produced half. You know, it was pretty cool. It went on the brakes, but it wasn't gonna start the brakes. It just went on the brakes and was short. And she throws birds going to break and have a little depth. So see where I'm going with that. So in essence, if kiss sensitivity is what I'm trying to get, it only makes sense to take it back to birds that are already kiss sensitive, produce kiss sensitivity or frequency. That's it. Don't try to use them to add to some of the birds that lack. All the birds I got down now were already, at least they were frequent or produce frequency. You know what I'm saying? None of the birds say, because these birds are good, but they weren't frequent. I only got one bird down like that, and that's this pair right here. Right here. Let me show you. Start with this pair. That is the 100% bird. He don't make all them daughters. And that's a South African hen. The first set wasn't fertile. He's 10 years old. First set wasn't fertile. This is the second set. They did from LA. But that's probably the best deep bird ever bred. Ever. Anywhere from 30 to 60 feet. Never bumped. I flew him in 14 and 15. When people saw him fly, they kept saying, what's that dun white flight? They kept saying dun white flight, because as you see, he's actually a red check white flight. But that's only for depth. Because he throws birds that throws depth, and they produce it. Well, especially his daughters. His daughters are the best producers of depth. That's why I have all daughters left. I don't have no sons. I have all daughters and grandsons. So my thought with this was, I'm gonna be honest with you now, since he missed, if I get a baby, the next round, hen or cock, that first one, especially if it's a hen, I'm not flying it. I'm not gonna take a chance. Hopefully she'll transform that depth like the rest of her sisters did with the South African stuff. But it has to go back to a South African bird, or it won't make sense to what I'm trying to do. It has to go back to a straight South African bird. It won't make sense. So that's my thought on that. And all the pairs are being bred on that premise right there. That's how I'm breeding all of them like that. All the pairs. But I got my nephew over here. It's my nephew. That's my twin brother's son. My pigeon people. But anyway, some of you guys know him. I remember when he was younger. So with this, I'm gonna show you another pair, so you can see where I'm going with this. With this pair, South African cock. This is a daughter to the cock I just showed, the red check bird with the beard. This is his daughter. She throws some serious, fast, deep birds, but they're gonna be really, really hard. They just be good. So I'm just trying to make some of these, fly these, pick the best one, and go on from there. I'm liking that depth that they throw. I'm not really looking for no super frequency. I want kiss sensitivity, but so genetically, because of the cock, which is him, is in there. Hopefully it'll transfer to these babies, these two little babies back there. I can get a little bit more kiss sensitivity in there. Even if they go up a little bit, it's a plus, because I'm taking them babies right back to straight South Africans. And we got this pair, which is one of my really good producing cocks right here. This red spangled model looking cock right here. That's you ever hear me talking about 1183? That's 1183 right there. 1183 is a 2017 bird, so I got quite a few years with him to go. And that's a straight South African hen. But I'm flying these. These are flying. Only ones I'm gonna keep is the ones over there off the old cock. Just the first set. If you give me the first set, with one or two, I'm not gonna fly those. So I already showed you this pair, and this pair is a pair that I call a crossback pair. This is going back to the smoke side. This is one of the birds I flew, really kiss sensitive, and this bird's like he only rolls hard on the brakes. That's what I liked about him. He was in my kit. I took him out at the very last minute, like in November. I said, nah, the other brother gone, the blue check brother gone. I said I can't afford to lose this one. Then it's like I bred the whole year for nothing. Nothing to show for it. So I actually got him and a sister. It's a crossback pair. You know, I put her on him because she was a really good bird. Good kid sensitivity, good depth, and very good speed. So now this is the cock John Jay had, right? So these birds already have kid sensitivity already. They didn't need it, but by putting him on this hen, it's putting another copy of that kid sensitivity gene in this mate. Yeah, she laid again. No, she ain't laid yet. South African hen on him. So this will be a Lisa project bird. But this just for locking in that gene, that kid sensitivity gene. And so you guys know, I got that term. Put back in like 10 minutes. I'm about to meet Tyson real quick. You can go to a shop? Oh yeah. Somebody said what's up. All right. Yeah, I was saying, yeah. So put multiple copies, and I got that term from Robert Parker, which made a lot of sense when I heard him talk about it. It made a lot of sense. So it's how I thought, but I never used them terms like that. So that was a good term. So that's what I'm doing right now, doubling that copy. Hopefully they transfer. So now this pair is a crossback pair. And I'll explain this with this one. This is a brother to that red check badge one over there. This is a Lisa project bird. These birds, I didn't have none of these that was like over 20 feet. It was all around 15 feet, but they're real good kit sensitivity birds, and they kit real good. Home instinct is good. That's on my deep frequent stuff. That's off my 832 hen and my Duncock. So, and these be frequent and they have good depth. So that's why he's on her frequency and depth. And he got kit sensitivity, no depth, but he got style and speed. So that's how I'm thinking. I'm trying to lock in certain traits in the birds. I mean, it's not gonna happen overnight, but I saw good results this first season. So this is that's a smoke bird pretty much. So it's a crossback. That's why I call him crossback. This is another crossback pair right here. This hen, super frequent. Super duper frequent. I mean, easily 3 times a minute, but 10 to 20 feet maybe. Good speed. Style is good. She goes on the breaks, but she go before a break, sometimes after a break, but she's always trying to work. So this is a Lisa project bird. Oh, excuse me. Right here. Really good. He got good frequency too. He just didn't get deep. He was only like 10, 12 feet. But I didn't fly him 2 years, so he probably came in deeper. But he's off a darter to the old cock. So he really got deeper, but I'm just trying some stuff out. That's my thoughts on breeding these birds these days. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm thinking about. Those are my thoughts. I put the pairs down. I thought about, I never really broke it down, so that's why I went back. That's why I'm going back and doing this right now. And all the pairs are put together with that in mind, with those thoughts in mind. So sometimes I might, even if my birds don't give me the big breaks, the size of breaks, I don't want them to be flat. I want them to, if they got a 5 and 6 year depth, then so be it. 5 and 6, we'll take it. It's better than fly, 2, 3, 4. Fly, 4, 3. Then give me some 5 and 6s. That's my thought right there. Which is how I've always thought that way, even back before I started getting pretty good. I thought the same way, and I bred with them thoughts in mind, right? And that's just what I did, and it worked out. I mean, the hawks and stuff weren't as bad, so you got a chance to pick some of them good ones you bred. But some of the birds I picked, I didn't fly. I just bred off of them. You know what I'm saying? So same thought, but this is a straight South African pair right here. So only ones. This is the only one that's straight. That's their baby right there. But it's this hen right here, which is from Dave Henderson, and that right there from Tim Posture. Nice bird right there, though. I like him. All them badges and stuff I have that flew is real good. That's the dad. He made them. But his mate was that old cock back there, his daughter. So, go figure. Yeah, her. That's his daughter too. And some of the birds that are breeding back there are the granddaughters. So I'm gonna go back into the loft. I'm trying to just do more of the same real quick in the loft just a little bit. Got enough light? You got enough light. Got enough light, right? Let me see. There should be enough light. Let me see if I can use it. No, that's enough. So the pairs, what that thought is, this is one of the pair. It's a crossback pair. Their father is him, which is a full brother to the red cock I showed you out there that John Jay had that threw out the kiss sensitivity already. He throws it too. He throws kiss sensitivity back to a Lisa Project bird. For the kiss sensitivity, you see. Let me turn this light on. There we go. This right here is these are Dalmatian birds. That is the Dalmatian hen right there. And she's on my tortoiseshell son, which throws a lot of freaks. I bred some of these and flew some of these last year. They get excessive, but I want to fly some more because the two I did fly, the Falcon caught one, and the Cooper caught the other one. Come out the roll. So they showed everything I want to see. I just want to see if they get too dangerous, or if they flew longer, could they stay up and maintain, and more importantly, could they hold over? It's just all smoke. It's just some 100% stuff on my done stuff, which is pretty much all smoke. These should be able to hold their own too. One baby that got a little black white flag. Okay, now these little babies, these are crossbacks. Lisa Project crossback to the smoke stuff. Their mother is her. That's their mother. It's off that blue check cock from Tim Poston I just showed you. And the body here in there. Red, like little red bar bird right here. That's their father, which is off my Nova cock, which is this bird's father. The Nova cock is just a red check cock. I call it Nova because of speed. He has a little heat behind him. Nova, that's him right there. His wings dropping right here. He's only like 8 years old though. He throws some serious velocity. And that bird was in a kit with this bird. And every time that kit looked like they was gonna break, that dude let loose. No holding back. About 30 feet. So now he's on a South African bird. It's the only straight South African bird I have in here. That's her in the corner from Tim. She's the mother to Tim cock, the blue check cock I showed. That's his mother. She been pushing real good. She mother to that. Who she the mother to out there? I showed y'all. She got one baby out there. That's her daughter. Her daughter's in here. That's her daughter. That's her daughter. And the blue bars are same. So it's two hens and one cock. This one flown at all. This is the first one I made. I put her up. I flew that one. And I flew that one's nest mate, but the Cooper ate it next door. I didn't even know he even had it. This is a bird Jeff Young raised off of some Mike Walden birds. They've been missing. This cock missed a couple of times. He's 2018. So, but if these not good, I'm gonna take him out. I'll put somebody else in here, and I'll just do my own little thing with him. And this is one of them pairs. This crossback pair. It's a bird I flew about 40 feet. This is the bird that landed when I flew one of them flies for some reason. I didn't figure it out. I just gave him some of my pills a couple of days and he got back normal, but it was too late. The fly was over with, but something was going on with him. I don't know what, but he's a really good one. He's on one of them, on that side, that Lisa Project bird right there. So like I said, what I'm doing is, I'm taking the straight South African birds to my best producing main birds, period. It's going to one of them, or it's going to somebody that was a really good performer. And the crossbacks are going to them birds that were just dynamite in the air. So they're going back to birds like that, or produce them birds like that. You know what I'm saying? So I try to take all the, if it's going to roll, out of it. If they're going to roll frequent, out of it. Only question is not if they're going to be kid sensitive, it's how kid sensitive they're going to be. So that's what I'm trying to get to. And then I go next generation from there. I figure out the next step after this. That's how these work out. And that's the plan. So that ends this session. So for this episode, part 5 right here, Roller Chronicles, episode 5, part 5. So with that being said, I'm gonna call some quits. I'm gonna select, breed, fly, select again, repeat. Keith London, Roller Agenda / KL Phoenix Rollers / Roller Chronicles. Out. Peace.